Hey, is Ohio bringing back a prehistoric lake sturgeon?
And were the 90s the best decade ever?
Kids believe things adults stop believing in.
Which is probably why Jesus said that we need to have childlike faith.
This episode is brought to you by
Backbone Coffee,
First Form,
the Great Lakes Fishing Expo,
and Heritage Roofing.
You should watch or listen.
Right now.
Do it.
Pull the lever, Crunk!
Wrong lever!
Casting their faith to reach this world. Fish on.
Welcome back to the Casting Faith podcast. David, are you excited to be here?
Man, it's not wiggity wiggity wiggity.
That's crazy
whack.
music right now. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What an intro.
Yeah.
We're in our 71st episode. 71. Shout out to all of our faithful listeners who've been with us for a very long time. But we're super happy to be here this week. We want to have an episode today where we just talk about childhood faith. And with
nostalgia.
that, we are a bunch of 90s kids, so we're going to be talking about that kind of stuff. Speaking of which, dude, talking about the 90s. You remember Laser Quest?
I do, man. A lot of good times.
How
Picking out
many-
your code name.
Dude, how many birthday parties did we have at Laser Quest?
There was some legit battles back in the day.
I remember Pastor taking us to Laser Quest for Christian's birthday at least 6 times. And
Marshall.
I will not run, climb, leap, or jump. I did all those things.
Oh, we all did.
100%.
If you were a winner, you did those
Which was
things.
sad that like a couple years ago they went under.
Yeah.
Which is like
What's
nationwide.
it called now?
Laser Zone.
Laser Zone. That sounds better.
Laser Zone.
I don't know. Laser Quest.
Hey,
sounds
it's not
fun.
better.
It's
In
not.
fact, I went to Laser Quest this past weekend with our youth group
Yeah.
and destroyed all of them.
There you go.
So
proud of
first
you.
place, both games, domination,
What was your code name?
Chuck Thunder. It's
There
been
it
the
is.
same since I was 8 years old.
I remember I thought it was so cool. I was like 11, and my code name was Matrix.
Matrix.
And I had
Shadow.
never seen The Matrix. I had no idea, but I'm like, this sounds so cool.
What was your Laser Quest tag name?
Yeah. Put
Let
it
us
in the
know.
comments.
Yeah.
Remember the first time I went, though? I'm like, this place is amazing. The black lights and like monster painted
Oh,
in
bro.
the little room.
Let me
and-
just tell you this. It's the same.
Yeah.
They did nothing. They changed
Right.
nothing. They did nothing different.
Man, I wonder how gross it looks in there with the lights on.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I feel like seeing that with the lights on might ruin your childhood.
you probably would. It's damp. It's dark. There's
Ugh.
smoke and fog.
It's just musty.
Just
A little bit of mold in the
somebody's
corner. I don't
blood in
know.
the corner from when they ran into the wall.
Full blast. Just
Speaking of running into the wall, I did go full blast into a wall
There you
running from
go.
a 12-year-old. So
There
that
it
was
is.
fun. Also, I dropped my phone mid-game while somebody
Were you
was
recording?
chasing me. No,
little
it
live
was just
stream
in
for
my
the pod?
pocket. I didn't wear. I should have, but I didn't wear my zipper pants, and so they flew out. And I was like,
My
"Wait!"
zipper
I
pants.
said, "Wait!
Marshall,
my
Marshall,
phone,
Marshall."
my phone!" And she goes, "I don't care. This is war." And I was like,
That's
"Hey,
awesome.
take it easy."
That's amazing.
Oh man, but I still won first place both games.
Yeah. Good
Top
for you.
score.
I'm proud of you.
It's so
Beating
funny.
up a little kid.
It's a running joke because the last 13 years of youth ministry,
Mm.
I have gotten first place every time, except for one time where Justin beat me.
There it is.
But it's so funny. Every time we go, it's a running joke. But pulled it off again. Got that dub in Laser Quest, which
Very
is now
nice. That's
Laser Zone.
awesome.
And the only change that they did was they just put a new banner over the Laser Quest sign. The artwork's the same.
Didn't even repaint
Everything.
it.
The rules are the same. It's just like a sticker
yeah.
over the indicators that says Laser Zone now. I'm like, why don't you just buy the name or like
Yeah.
take the like? Why did I don't know?
Good
Probably, like,
memories, though. A
legal
lot
stuff.
of fun. Best
Yeah.
birthday parties.
It's fun. It was fun, man. I
Hey,
enjoyed
Do
it.
you remember McDonald's birthday parties back in the day?
Yes,
Me and
dude.
Brittany were just talking about this because David goes, I wonder if people ever have birthday parties at McDonald's. And I'm like, little did you know. And me and Brittany went on to like, remember they used to do the McDonald's
We were there when
cake
the
and
dark magic was written. Don't
They
quote
had
it to me.
They bring out the McDonald's like igloo cooler with high C in it. And then you play in the place. I had a Space Jam birthday party there.
That's so cool,
Yeah, I remember that.
dude. I
The
think
one in the circle.
man, and we would take those trays
Mm-hmm.
and we would go down the slide
Yeah.
on the tray, and you would go so fast, and we broke those trays every time, and now there's signs everywhere.
And man, back in the day, McDonald's used to be like a happy place. Now it's all gray and black.
Yeah,
and
dude.
You go into like a modern McDonald's and they have one cash register and then like the self checkout kiosk things. Like I don't mind self checkout in a grocery store, but when I go to the McDonald's, which sadly my kids love McDonald's, and I can't, like, every once in a while, like, it sounds great, and then you get it and you feel like death the rest of the day.
Bro, I have a love-hate relationship with McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's convenient. My issue with it lately is like a Big Mac meal is like $13. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. It used to be a value meals and stuff. Like Happy Meals were never $7. Now they're $7.
Remember the dollar menu?
Yeah.
Where like literally
McDouble was 99 cents.
Everything was $1.
Did you?
Man, back in the day.
Yeah. I feel like we had the best in the 90s and 80s and even in the 2000s. Early 2000s was the peak of our existence, I think, because that's so extreme. I'm going to get hate for that. But listen, it was peak because, you know, you had the 89-cent burrito, you got a Polar Pop for 50 cents.
Yeah.
You had, you know, all the things that it was just cheaper. It was easier. Yeah, I don't know.
A little bit more fun. Didn't have to worry about social media and everything getting posted on social media.
That's when social media first came out, did you see when social media first came out, it was like everyone's connected. MySpace, you had your top 8. We did
top
coding.
8 friends.
You did coding.
Yep.
We did just like coding.
I remember searching for like the coding for the backgrounds that you wanted.
You automatically had a friend in Tom.
Yep.
And now it's like it's so much.
Times.
It's so different now.
Yeah.
I think MySpace could have a comeback. That'd be sweet to see in 2026.
I don't think it would work.
I think it'd be sick.
It'd be cool.
I don't know.
It'd be cool.
But speaking of McDonald's, dude, did you see the CEO getting roasted?
Yeah.
Over eating the new Big Arch Burger?
Did you see Burger King's clapback to it?
Everybody's going after him.
So Burger King's CEO got on and just chowed into a Whopper, like just
destroyed it.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, I see you, McDonald's, and he just. Oh man, it was awesome.
Oh man, I saw that.
Being
I was like,
hesitant to eat your own food.
You're a robot.
Yeah,
that looked like a robot.
Do you remember when Mark Zuckerberg?
Does he blink?
Just with a cup of water.
A cup of water. Yeah. But yeah, here he goes.
Heard about it. Here it is. Big Arch.
He looks so
this
thrilled.
This is something that we have tested already. Portugal, Germany, Canada. Love this product. It is so
product.
Good.
I love this product.
Right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch. So here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. We've got a very unique kind of sesame.
First of all, the Big Arch is not new.
No.
We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. Oh, there's so much going on.
Big Arch sounds like the dude that was good at basketball in 1974.
So much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here
all right.
as well. See those kind of
well, he takes
That's
the bite.
A big bite for a Big Arch. That is so good.
And nobody believes him, and it cuts scenes.
Distinctively McDonald's. This type of burger,
I think a teardrop just came out of his eye.
Hey, another thing, man. Having kids, the toys in the Happy Meal now,
they're pretty
stink.
They're pretty lame.
Like it's usually just a little figurine that does nothing.
Yeah, I think that again, when peaked when we were younger. You used to get cups. Your wife showed we did a Backbone clip where she used a Pinocchio cup from like Burger King, and I'm like, I want all of those.
We have the
here.
full set. So,
dude,
when we got married, those came with
what
us
a flex.
from her mom. Her mom never let her use them back in the day, and Brittany's like, my kids are using.
I'm using these cups,
so we have all of them. Dude. She opened all of them, and they're sitting in our cabinet, and I have to hand wash them whenever I do the dishes because I don't want everything to fade. And
I might get a set for the studio.
It'd be cool.
It'd be sweet. But
cool.
Bro, like you said, it was just better back then.
Yeah, like I showed the kids. So here's a question for you on the 90s nostalgia.
Yeah.
What was your favorite 90s Disney movie? Now, having said that, give you time to think. I just recently showed the kids Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Underrated movie. fantastic. Which, by the way, you resemble Milo Thatch consistently at church. I sent one. There was one service.
I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment.
Listen here. So there was one service where Charlie had his hair pushed back and his glasses on, his bigger glasses, and he was up on the worship team singing his heart out. And I text him and Christian in the middle of the service, Brother Christian, and just a picture of Milo Thatch. The Christian looked back at me. He sits at the front of the church. I'm sitting in the middle towards the back. He's cracking up. But I say that to say I showed the kids. They loved it. And
I mean, he's the main character.
Yeah.
So
I started looking back at, I remember the McDonald's had the toys and they had the little crystal that lit up and like the Leviathan is in it, which is interesting.
It's in the Bible.
But, they had toys of that and like all the little characters and cars.
Do you remember the lightsaber spoons that came in the cereal
boxes?
So cool.
I did. I had the red one.
What are we going to spend when we make it as a podcast? What are we going to spend our money on? The glasses from Burger King.
Yep.
We're going to get those lightsaber spoons. We're going to get the crystals from Atlantis.
My parents just recently started they're renovating their kitchen. Mm-hmm. So they're sending me pictures. My mom will send me a picture. Do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this?
Yup.
She sent me a cup that's like Goofy's face, and I took that.
Yeah.
A huge cup that's literally like this tall. It's Hulk Hogan just flexing.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I want that.
Of course.
I have no need for it. It sits in the coffee cabinet now. But it's awesome. But cool. I say that because you said that about the cups. Do you remember when Lord of the Rings came out and Burger King did the Lord of the Rings cups with the little lights underneath? Mm-hmm. Parents gave me those, and Britt is a huge Lord of the Rings fan. So I took those in a heartbeat and showed her, and she loves it.
So I get fixated on like fiction. Like I read. This is not a flex, but like when I say read, I mean I listen to Audible a lot. Audible sponsored the show, but I listen to like 70 to 80 books a year, that's a flex. But I'm not trying to whatever. Most of those are leadership.
Good for you.
Most of those are leadership books, or like faith books, or growth books, or Bible
centric.
Yeah, but. To create balance, I always throw in a fiction series just for fun.
Yeah.
Just to create a balance, And so a lot of the times that's like Narnia or Lord of the Rings or anything like that. And I'm in that Lord of the Rings phase right now. And Hillary was like, I can't. I'm like, just you can. You can.
I don't think I could read the book.
She's like,
I don't mind
movies,
reading.
She was like, the movies are 3.5 hours long.
I love the movies. The movies are great.
They're good.
I like to read. I like my fiction novels. I read Brad Meltzer. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but shout out to Brad Meltzer. I like his novels a lot, and I have a good series for y'all. He's the books.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could read the books. I know Britt has. I like the movies, but
the books are very detailed.
Yeah.
There's so much world building happening in the first 2 chapters that you're like, I would say it doesn't pick up until like chapter 4.
Yeah.
Or 5.
That's understandable.
So you got to get through those early world building things, and then it starts to get really entertaining.
So my thing that always baffles me with that is with like Tolkien and C.S. Lewis with Narnia is, man, you have built a whole world with different languages and different characters and different kingdoms in your mind. Like that's insane, man.
Well, we talk about this so much throughout the show. One of the reasons we started this podcast is because I believe that God's put it in everybody to create something, whether that's art or show or music or whatever. It could be anything, books, photography, anything like that. Like God's put it in you to create because He's a creator.
Yeah,
and we're created in His image, and so. But some people are just really, really good at it.
I can't even fathom that. Like, when you watch the movies or you read the books and you're like, man, this
came
was
from somebody's brain.
Yeah.
Not AI, not like
it's a whole nother world that your brain creates. That's just
incredible.
Yeah.
Now a lot of it's influenced, by God or by,
for sure.
Like
especially Tolkien and C.S. Lewis there.
Yeah. But man, it's like so many great stories can be told and so much greatness can happen if you just put yourself out there and try,
Back to this though. What's your favorite 90s Disney movie?
Oh yeah, you did ask that. It's not a 90s movie. I'll have to think more on that.
Okay.
But I love The Emperor's New Groove.
The Emperor's New Groove is a good one.
That's like up there for me.
I love Patrick Warburton.
Yes.
Kronk.
Mm-hmm.
And David Puddy from Seinfeld.
So
he's like one of my favorite actors of all time.
Funny story. It's the 30th anniversary, I think today, of The Emperor's New Groove.
That's amazing.
Isn't that wild?
That's a
30th
vastly underrated.
I think it's
David Spade is phenomenal.
Let me
in that.
double check that.
But I know Space Jam turns 30 this year. I don't think that's... Emperor's New Groove came out when we were a little bit older.
Maybe it's 25th.
The Poison for Cusco.
When did it come out? Emperor's New Groove. Oh, so hard to find. Anyways, it's one of my favorite. It's not the 90s, but it's definitely up there with the top ones. And he did a thing. It's the anniversary of the show. I'm not sure what year it is, but he did a thing with his sons, and they all did his lines. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. 25th anniversary of the Emperor's New Groove, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's
25
insane.
years. But yeah, that's up there. That's one of them. That's close though. I would say one movie that it's hard. It doesn't really hold up, but I really enjoyed. It's definitely not my favorite. But Dinosaur 2000.
Dinosaur was an interesting one. That ride just closed at Disney this year. Yeah. They just shut it down.
Yeah, the CGI just doesn't hold up.
No.
But favorite, I gotta go with, dude. Have you ever laughed harder than when you heard them say, "Somebody order the poo-poo platter"?
Bugs Life, yeah.
From Bugs Life. Bugs Life has got to be up there.
Bugs Life is a good
Top
one.
5.
Do you remember when I think DreamWorks came out with Ants right at the same time?
Right at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, it's a funny story when that happened. It was because one of the writers from
Bugs Life?
Pixar, Bugs Life, got fired or left or whatever, and they started their own thing. And
did you see that there's a new Toy Story?
Sly played in that Ants movie. Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was one of the ants.
That's interesting.
I liked both of those movies.
Woody's got a bald spot in the new Toy Story.
Okay. I think Toy Story peaked at Toy Story 3.
Yeah, I think they should have ended it at 3.
And I don't understand.
I enjoyed Toy Story 4. But I think they should have ended it at 3.
I think it's become a cash grab.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Speaking of 90s things that are coming back, they're making Jaws again.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Not 90s. That's more 80s.
That's like 70s.
80s. When was the last one? 80s?
Jaws? I don't know.
But they're remaking it.
That's interesting.
Bringing it back.
Like, I don't know. I think part of the lure of Jaws is
it was
yeah
like
the not cheesiness of it, but the cheesiness of it.
Yeah.
I don't think if you do CGI for the shark, it's going to be as interesting.
The practical effects was pretty good. What's your favorite Disney movie from the 90s?
A Goofy movie.
Yeah.
A Goofy movie is a good
solid.
one.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's up there.
Best Disney soundtrack.
If you listen to each other's heart.
Yeah, little power line.
We're gonna fly.
We've talked about that a lot. Is the Goofy movie, but great movie. If you've never seen it, highly suggest
Hey,
it.
Stacy, talk to me, baby. Our wives are gonna be so mad that they're not in the 90s episode right now.
I think we should do a 90s episode.
We'll probably have to
with
read.
them. Yeah.
Like
I love a Goofy movie. I would say if
the
not
perfect
a Goofy movie,
cast.
Yeah. Which I've told you before, but if you have asked Goofy to do that at Disney World, he does the perfect cast.
So cool.
I had him do it. I should have recorded, but no, a Goofy movie is probably my favorite.
That's a good one.
Man,
who's your favorite possum? I need that possum hat.
They sell it.
We gotta get that possum hat after my encounter in the garage.
Lester's possum.
It's a good one, man. That's a good pick.
No, I liked Atlantis, like the adventure. Treasure Planet was a good one.
I don't really remember that one.
Treasure Planet?
I gotta rewatch it.
You gotta rewatch it. It's a good one.
Do you remember not Disney, but do you remember Indian in the Cupboard?
Never got into it. Never got into that. Never got into Matilda.
No,
my wife and my kids love Matilda. I can't.
Did you watch Three Ninjas?
I remember it. Hulk Hogan.
Three Ninjas. There's like
Hulkster.
4 of them.
Yeah.
And it was on repeat at Nan and Pops for me and Justin. We like acted out every scene.
Yeah.
We remember like all of the things. In fact, one of the years I was probably too old to be messing around like this, but I was out in the patio. I think I've told this story before, but Justin was being like the Mr. Miyagi type, trying to teach me how to do stuff. And we were in my patio, and I picked up this big rock and just started doing curls with it. Just no first form necessary. Just let me lift this boulder. And I dropped it right on my big toe and ended up in the hospital. It was tough. And but yeah, that was inspired by Three Ninjas. Rocky Loves Emily.
Do you remember We're Back, the dinosaur movie?
Yeah, again, don't remember full pieces of that.
Yeah.
Like
I don't really remember the full movie, but I remember watching it on repeat when I was little.
Yeah.
That and Land Before Time.
Land Before Time, which they're making.
Tree Stars, yeah.
Remaking again.
Don't even look like the same characters.
I feel like we've reached a point where they're remaking all of the good stuff, and it's like there's nothing really original, but I'm excited to see it because it like brings back the memories.
Yeah.
But just like, hey, everybody, just do the same story. Like, quit changing things. Quit putting agendas behind it. Just make the story. It was great. Then make it again.
Yep.
And it doesn't need to fit. I don't know. I think so much of the pressure for all of that is to change core childhood things to fit today's world, and it's not meant to be that. Just let it stand for what it is.
Right.
You know.
I agree.
Which is interesting. I don't know. There's so many good ones though.
Yeah.
There's so many good ones. Remember Batman, the live action Batman series?
Yep. With oh man,
Val Kilmer,
George Clooney,
Arnold Keaton. Was Mr. Freeze. That was a terrible one.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Speaking of Jim Carrey,
yeah.
That was not Jim Carrey.
I don't think so either.
I'm pretty sure I think it came out that it was somebody in a mask for sure. Like it's not a conspiracy. It was like
I don't think that's actually
that's
true,
not Jim Carrey, dude.
I don't think that was Jim Carrey either.
There's no way.
His eye color was different.
No, it's not him. Yeah. Come on. I think they're just trying to. I say I'm going to let my full hot take personality out right now, but that's not Jim Carrey.
No, I don't think so. I'm on team.
I think they're just trying to see how much we can be fooled and accept it. But first of all, like Jim Carrey was against receiving awards. He wouldn't be at a award ceremony, and now he's not even looking like himself. He looks like a Temu version of himself.
Yeah.
And if it's really him, Jim, I'm sorry. Like, dude, you've had a rough year.
Big fans, come on the show.
Love what you did with Ace Ventura.
That's what I was just about to say. Speaking of a great 90s series, Ace Ventura 100%. Pet Detective.
There's something of the week.
The second one. The first one's great, but the second one.
They're auctioning off the rhino.
I saw that.
They're auctioning off.
So one of the things that so we've got, having said that, our friend group, me and Brittany, we have 90s quotes that we say all the time, like going back to Patrick Warburton from Kronk or David Putty. An episode of Seinfeld, just a random episode, me and Brittany quote all the time is when Elaine asks him, what do you think for dinner? Feels like an Arby's night. And we say that all the time. And then it's hot in these rhinos. How many times have you heard
so often. I said it today.
Yep.
I said it today. We got an inflatable eagle for our mascot. Cool. It was fun, like same like the T-Rex type thing. And I warned our principal. I was like, "Hey, it's really hot in them rhinos." And I'm like, "Why am I saying that?" It's just ingrained in you, like just mannerisms, different things that you say. But
the slinky part when he's at the my goodness,
it's just funny. But they're selling this rhino for like it started out at $8,000 or $4,000, something crazy. And it's probably going to be sold for a lot of money, but it's funny. It's interesting. I don't know. I still don't think that was Jim Carrey, though.
No, I don't think so either.
But, yeah, dude. Oh, man. We'll get back to the 90s feel, but, dude,
we went on a little 90s tirade there.
It was like 65 degrees today.
Bro.
Talking about childhood memories.
Man, we're recording right before the time change. Not looking forward to that. But I am
that just sank my battleship.
Yeah, you're welcome. Explaining that to your kids is hard.
Yeah.
David, you got to go.
More light.
Yeah. That's
less
how we pitched it. But he's like, what do you mean we have to go to bed early? Well, buddy, you're not really going to bed early because the time's going to change. What do you mean the time's going to change? How do I lose an
We're
hour?
going back in time.
Right. It's time travel. Government sanctioned time travel.
But why are we still doing it?
I don't think we should. But I do love gaining the extra sunlight.
Yes.
But man,
especially here in Northeast Ohio.
We did the episode about the beating the winter funk.
Yeah.
A few months ago. And man, you don't realize how down and out you are until that first like 65 and sunny day.
I just sat outside.
Like, oh my goodness.
Yesterday, after hockey practice, I took Sadie and we went to the playground and we didn't even play. We just sat in the breeze in the sun and we talked for a little bit.
Man, we opened the windows in our house. We slept with the windows open last night.
I was like, isn't this so nice? And she goes, yeah. I'm like, see, like there's sun will come out.
We went out and David and Nora were playing with some kids in the neighborhood in the yard. I was cleaning the garage. We were outside till 8:00. Didn't realize. Britt made dinner, called us in, and here it is, 7:45, and we're outside. But man, it's starting to feel like spring. Thank
I'm so pumped,
goodness,
dude. I cannot wait. I keep looking at I talked to Sean about this the other day. It's like, he's like, oh, I got a truck. I'm ready for the boat. The boat's coming out. We're going fishing. I'm like, dude, it's still like 3 inches of ice on everywhere right now. And he's like, I know. I said, we're still like a couple more weeks out. But by the time this releases, if the weather continues, we might have an opportunity.
Which it doesn't look like it's snapping back. Cross your fingers, but
this is our last window for steelhead too.
Yeah.
Right now.
Having
when the flow goes down, it'll be on.
I just saw the post from the ODNR about the rainbow trout release.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about that?
So I think like 40 episodes ago we talked about this, but I think I'm conflicted because Little Turtle Pond by our house, they do a similar thing where they release a bunch of trout into the thing. But then like for that example, you can go fish it, but you're not allowed to keep it.
Yeah.
You have to release it into a stagnant body of water.
So that's where. So I went and did it last year at Wingfoot.
Yeah,
I went twice. I went once by myself, and then once with David.
Mm-hmm.
And you can keep the limit for rainbow trout in Ohio is 5.
Oh yeah.
So you can keep 5 fish.
Isn't it wild that it's the same species for steelhead and you can keep 5 rainbow trout, but you can only keep 2 steelhead?
Yeah, a little bit of a size difference, but
yeah.
But man, so. Do you remember when we first got our kayaks where we launched them back in the back corner of Wingfoot? To the left is they use it as a trout pond.
Nice.
And anybody can fish it.
So you're not, but you're not on your kayak when you do it. It's all shore.
It's all from the shore.
Yeah.
It's a pond. But when I went, man,
was it shoulder to shoulder?
It was shoulder to shoulder.
That's what ruins it for me.
But I caught 5 fish.
Yeah. There's 500 of them in there.
But the thing with trout, with releasing a trout into a pond,
see your death.
They're river fish.
See your death.
They need
see your death.
Yeah. The fish that don't get all the fish are going to die.
I always thought it was funny, and not funny. I thought it was a waste of resources. I would rather you throw them all into the Grand River. You know, like where they have a shot of survival and can get out.
Yeah, I was talking to
like put them somewhere where they can survive and grow.
Yeah, I was talking to. Jeff, my wife's stepdad, which we're going to have him on the show soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Avid bass fisherman. But I was talking to him about it because he's kind of in tune with the fishing world, what's going on with the DNR, how they choose to do things with the fish. And he said the reason they don't do that is because the aeration in the rivers in Ohio is not suitable for rainbow trout. Like to be sustained in the rivers, which... I guess I understand. Right. I don't know. But when you think about it, the only native trout that we have is a brook trout.
And it's bunch of them.
Very, very rare to find them in Ohio now.
I don't know. So, I would rather them just stock more steelhead then. I don't know.
Other
it's nice.
Fish,
yeah.
Like salmon.
You know what annoys me?
Brown trout.
Is going into like the places where we fish and it's always the same 3 species and they're not healthy. Like they're not what they used to be. It feels like it's not.
We've got a lot of good waterways around here with like the Tuscarawas River, the Cuyahoga River.
And stuff gets drained for like the Army Corps of Engineers, right? Isn't that correct?
What do you mean?
Putting you on the spot. Like, but everything gets drained. Like all Lake Milton, Lake West Branch, all of them gets just drained for a purpose. And I always look at that and I'm like, you drive by West Branch and it'll just be dirt.
Yeah.
Dead fish. You know what I mean? Like, where are the fish? I know they go like to deeper waters or whatever, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, I don't know where I want, like, from the conservation aspect of it, I want these things to happen because it brings in money. It brings in, this, our fishing license, all this stuff comes and it helps produce this for generations to come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a part of conservation and I want that. But then it's like, what are we spending our money? Where you're putting 500 trout in a swimming pool.
Right.
For what now? Like just to get everybody out? Like, couldn't you just stock more fish that would actually have a chance to survive and make, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like, especially with Lake Erie and the waterways coming off Lake Erie, which we fish a lot for steelhead, Pennsylvania and New York stock brown trout and salmon.
I don't understand.
So that means that the water coming off of Erie into the rivers in Pennsylvania and New York is suitable for those fish. Why don't we do it?
Yeah.
I mean, Sean caught a coho salmon this year.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people in steelhead groups posting about brown trout that they were catching. So they are drifting over the waterway suitable. Why aren't we doing that?
Yeah.
I would, as a trout fisherman, as a steelhead fisherman, I would love to catch some brown and some salmon. I think that would be awesome.
So looking into it, West Branch specifically, Ohio partially gets drained or lowered every year on purpose. It's called a seasonal drawdown, and it happens most years for a bunch of different reasons. One of them is flood control. It was built by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and primarily the flood control reservoir. Lowering the lake before the winter in early spring gives the reservoir extra storage capacity, so it safely captures heavy rain and snow melt to prevent downstream flooding in Mahoning River systems. Also, dam inspection and fish and habitat management. The drawdown helps the ecosystem. Like, there's reasons behind it. It exposes the shoreline vegetation that later grows when refilled, improves spawning habitat. So, like, a bunch of different reasons. But it just always weirded me out. Like, I was on that, and it was 20 feet deep, and now it's just mud and dried out. Like, it's in, I don't know. I want to see, like, I want to be where no people are.
Yeah.
I really do. I want to fish, like, my dream trip is an Alaskan cabin where I can just fish and hunt and, dive, do lobster traps and go for scallops and, maybe, some hunting and salmon and stuff. That's my dream.
See the Aurora Borealis.
It'd be so fun.
Yeah.
But there's a reason behind all these things.
Talking about conservation too, did you see about the reintroduction to the lake sturgeon?
Yes, which is really cool.
So I did a little bit of research on it. The post that I saw was from the DNR.
Mm-hmm.
So it made me look into it because it was talking about the Cuyahoga River in Summit County, which is where we're at. And I'm like, man, lake sturgeon in Summit County, I never would have imagined.
I can't wait.
So looking into
Dinosaurs.
it, so they used to be here.
Mm-hmm.
They were natural to Lake Erie, and they would come into the rivers to spawn.
Okay.
And they were almost extinct in Lake Erie because of overfishing for caviar.
Okay.
In the 1800s.
Man.
And we're bringing them back now. So it's been a process going on for a while. The Sandusky River does 750 of them annually. The Maumee River does 3,000 since 2018. And starting this year, the Cuyahoga River is going to do 1,500 to 2,000 every year going forward.
That's so cool.
And they're doing it up near Brecksville, so up closer to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to be removing the dam here at the gorge. Did you know that?
Yeah, so that's been a thing for years now that they've talked about taking that out. And I also heard they're stocking steelhead there too.
Yeah.
So praise God.
Man.
Drive an hour.
Right.
I mean, they're not stocking. No.
We don't know any spots where they're going to do that. But
Sean
they're saying
caught one last year.
I know. Jeff, again, had a buddy that caught one in Kent.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of people angry if us spot burning. We don't know where.
We don't know where. But it's just the river. The
people get weird, man.
Yeah.
People get weird.
Hey, the outdoors is for everybody.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So, but they're saying that they're trying to have which is really cool with stocked fish.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be able to spawn. They're talking about by 2049, there should be at least 1,500 adult sturgeon that are ready to spawn.
So cool. I wonder what that'll be like.
Their
That's one fish
slower,
where that's one thing where I'm like, I love to eat fish.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a guy who...
You couldn't eat a sturgeon, though.
I don't know, man.
I'd try caviar. I've never had it.
I bet it tastes like steak.
I don't know. It's a pretty bony fish.
I wonder what it tastes like.
It's like steel-plated almost.
Are we sure? I don't know.
You remember watching the legend Jeremy Wade catch that lake sturgeon in Alaska?
I do know.
17 feet.
Similar,
I'm exaggerating, but...
Similar to the paddlefish.
Yeah, the paddlefish is a natural fish in Ohio, too.
When you are cleaning a fish like that, if you cut around their tail and you pull their tail, their whole spine comes out as a cord.
Oh, wow.
like a cordage.
That's interesting.
It's. I'll show you like a clip of it later, but it's a really unique thing. So I'm not sure if it's super bony or if it's just very plated, like hard, I don't know.
So just a little bit about the sturgeon that they're reintroducing here.
Mm-hmm.
Grows to 6 to 7 feet. So a massive fish for this area. Over 100 pounds. Lives for 100 years.
Ooh, like the turtles.
Man,
dang.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine. Like that's an awesome fish. I'm happy to see. Going back to the elk episode, which they're still talking about that. I'm happy to see them trying to reintroduce
what's
these
their
species.
Predator? I wonder.
Sturgeon? I don't know if they have one for a 100-year lifespan. They don't really have one, I would assume.
So looked it up. Sturgeon has a mild, clean flavor, somewhere between firm whitefish, pork, or chicken texture.
Okay.
Mild, slightly sweet, not fishy like some lake fish.
Okay.
Similar to halibut or swordfish or lobster, which is very interesting.
I like swordfish. I've had halibut. I've had swordfish. I like both of them. Like
it says holds together like a steak, so not super bony. Almost a cross between a salmon and a pork loin. Interesting.
Yeah.
But I would feel really bad.
I don't think you're going to be allowed to
sturgeon.
Catch and keep for a while if they're reintroducing.
Maybe when our kids are 20. Yeah. You know, it's the
long
game.
How cool would that be to catch one?
That would be so cool.
With a sturgeon.
And it's a dinosaur.
They fight up.
It's like a prehistoric.
Go watch videos of people fighting sturgeon. You think of them as like these just like slow lethargic fish, but they'll fight on top of the water outbow. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I'm so ready to just be out there again.
Man, good on Ohio for trying to get a little bit more wild with the animals. Like, bring back the elk, bring back the sturgeon, make this what it used to be.
Yeah, I think because we're spending money on so many things. Like, I have to be careful how I say this. The place that we live spends a lot of money just to exist, and we spend a lot of money on places that we don't live.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm only being careful because we promote our episodes, and it will get flagged if I say certain things.
Right.
But it would be nice for money to be spent on quality of life. You know, like it would be sweet if our roads didn't have patch jobs every day and it wasn't potholes everywhere.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It'd be sweet if what made me. You know what I miss? Speaking of the 90s, do you remember when everything wasn't LED?
Yeah.
Like outside. Like I'm fortunate. I live where you grew up, and it's not so much like street lights and different things like that. You can still see the stars, but like here in town, when you look outside at night, it's just haze.
Yeah.
And it's from
like
all the
blue glow.
It's light pollution.
Yeah. Man, when we were on our way to Connecticut, we crossed the Hudson River in New Jersey. Okay, so we're still about 10 miles from Manhattan, from New York City. But when we crossed the Hudson River into Connecticut, you could see the glow of New York City.
Yeah,
from 10 miles away. It's a light pollution. It's insane,
and it's not good for you it's not good for your health. Like,
no,
there's so many studies on that. And so
you remember a couple of years ago when we went to
remember
a couple of years ago when we took the youth to Salt Fork, and they looked up and saw the stars,
and they were just all amazed. Like it was like that scene in Madagascar.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Madagascar was a solid movie. It's not 90s, but
Britt doesn't like it.
Really?
It came on the other day.
I loved it.
Just after another movie we were watching. And
not as good.
She's like, I can't stand this movie.
I don't know if I can't stand it. I don't know.
I don't mind it.
There's worse movies for sure. But the just seeing the stars.
Yeah, like, they were in awe.
It's healing, dude.
I remember looking at them and being like, you guys need to get outside.
You need to go outside. Like, what, you've never seen the stars before?
Yeah.
No, they haven't. Like, that's the saddest thing ever.
Yeah.
And so me and we just need to keep, I don't know. It's crazy that first of all, it's crazy you can't even look outside and see those stars. Like, we've gone too far.
Yeah. I agree. Hey, speaking of lawmakers and Lake Erie, did you know it's illegal to hunt whales in Lake Erie?
There's no whales in Lake Erie.
Exactly. But look it up. That's like a legitimate Ohio law.
There's a lot of strange fishing laws. Like, I can't remember which state, but it was illegal to fish in pajamas. Like,
it should be illegal.
You know
to go
how
to
many
stores in
times
pajamas.
My grandpa asked me, "What are you, funny or something?" I went to college.
I remember wearing pajama pants
to
Stark
high
State.
school,
and my dad being like, "Don't do that."
What are you doing? Like they were so disappointed.
Yeah.
They were like, "You're my son. Don't
Yeah.
leave the house. Don't leave the house like this."
But Dad, everybody's doing it.
No. Well, no son of mine's gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, there's just certain things that were better when we were kids. You know, outside was better when we were kids, and that's a shame. And it's cool to see Ohio at least is trying to fix,
trying to make
it
a little bit more wild. I like it.
Yeah.
I like as an outdoorsman. I love that.
Yeah, and incentivize that. You know, I think that it's okay to relive some of your childhood, dude. I'll be honest, I didn't really want to go to laser tag the other night.
Yeah.
But when I was in it and I was
Loved
there,
it, I'm sure.
I loved every second of it. And it was fun to just be a kid again for a few minutes, you know? Like, it's okay to have that. I got top score, baby, 2 times in a row the whole night. Just
what you were
top
saying,
score.
man, rub it
but
in,
it was
man.
fun. I'm going to just hang on to that as long as I can. But it was nice to just be a kid again.
Yeah.
And I think, like, specifically as men, I hope I said that right. It sounded right coming out of my mouth, but I don't know if that sounded right. Specifically, as men, we tend to have to own everything. Yeah. We own our feelings. We own everybody else's feelings around us. We own the responsibility and the burdens that just are a part of just being men, you know? Wild picture to come up during this conversation.
So Charlie's having this guy. My mother-in-law just texted me a picture of Bigfoot randomly. No, the Jackling's Bigfoot just randomly with no context.
Can she buy that display? We can just set him right in the corner.
I have no clue why she's sending me
That's
this.
so
I know
funny.
she knows I like Bigfoot. I guess that's it. But there's no context. Just a
thank
picture
you,
of
Melanie.
Bigfoot.
That was a special moment for us.
Love you, Mel.
That's awesome. But
sorry to throw you off track.
We got an ad. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Before we were interrupted by Bigfoot, I was talking about how
back up, Mr. Squatch.
As men, we have to own so many things, right? Like we own the responsibility of providing and protecting. Yeah. We own, you know, I talked to you a little bit about this before we started the episode. I'm an empathetic person, and it's really for anybody who's, you know, trying to find out what their calling in God is. That if you're empathetic, it really is a call to intercession. Mm-hmm. When you feel heavily for others, that's a call to pray for others. Yeah, and that's the easiest way to say that. And so I feel that when somebody's going through a hard time, I'm going through a hard time, and it's the hardest thing not to own that, rather than just be a conduit for that and be something, you know, to where you can just pray. And maybe we'll talk about this in another episode. But we feel so much weight, and it beats you down. Yeah, you know, like you got the responsibility, you have all of the things that you have to deal with on the day to day. And it's hard to just loosen up sometimes. Mm-hmm. And the Bible talks about this in Matthew 18, verse 3. It says, "Truly I tell you, unless you change and become like a child, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." I think it's okay. And what it's talking about in this moment, in this scripture, is talking about your faith. You have to have faith like a child. It's okay, though. I'm trying to be careful here not to take scripture out of context, but it's okay to be have that inner child. Yeah. You know, it's okay to have that sense of wonder again. It's okay to believe and have faith, you know. You need that. You need that. You need that to make it to heaven, one, and you need that to just be able to carry that burden long term. You have to have the moments where you can just loosen up. Yeah. And enjoy your life, you know. Watching these kids play laser tag the other night and thinking, man, they were running around like crazy. Dude, I ran into a wall so hard and it hurt so bad, and they weren't even worried. But none of us were worried about what we looked like. Yeah. You know, I'm huffing and puffing. I'm out of shape right now. I was huffing and puffing, and nobody worried about what they looked like or what they were wearing or anything like that. Everybody wasn't analyzing anything. They were just having a good time playing, you know, and I had a fun time playing. And that's okay. And it reminded me of something that Jesus said. He wasn't saying to stay as a child. There's many scriptures saying is like, don't do that. Don't just stay a child forever. He was saying you should be childlike. Yeah. There's a difference. Childish is immature. Mm-hmm. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. When I became a man, I spoke like a man. Right. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying be immature. but be childlike. Have moments where you can have fun and trust easy. You know, like that's one of the things that we struggle with is, man, somebody burns you once and you're just
done.
You don't trust anyone anymore. Like, it was nice to sit down with Aaron from the Great Lake Fishing Expo and Heritage Roofing. We sat down and met with him, and like, super cool guy. Like, we talked for like a couple of hours about everything, not even just like show sponsorship or events or anything like that. But you could just, there was a moment there where I was like, well, I gotta get a contract. I gotta get this. I gotta get that. It's because I like, our generations before us grew up on handshakes.
Yeah.
And deals like that. And now it's all behind contracts and everything has to be deliverables and this and that and the other. And it's like, it's hard not to trust people, you know, like you don't want to trust people. Protect yourself, you know, whatever. But like, it was nice to meet somebody that I immediately felt like, oh, I can trust this guy.
Yeah. It was a fun conversation because it was like, it was somebody we had never met before. Yeah. We'd never met Aaron before. But within 15 minutes, we all seemed like we were good friends.
Yeah. And
it was awesome. Gonna have Aaron on the show soon.
For
Great
sure.
guy.
Yeah.
Excited about the Great Lakes Fishing Expo
100%.
coming out.
Super
It's gonna be a lot of
about
fun.
it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much fun. And but like the Bible's talking about this and he's saying like it's okay to have faith like a child. It's not saying be immature. It's saying to trust.
Yeah.
It's saying to live in the moment every once in a while.
The way I've looked at that is when you have a kid, we're both dads.
Yeah.
They trust and fully believe that everything they're going to need is going to be provided to them. And at some point that shifts to where they have to start looking for that provision.
Yeah.
But God tells Moses, I am the I am.
Yeah.
And what that means is everything is within him.
Yeah.
And what God is saying, when Jesus is saying in that situation of that childlike faith is just trust that he is.
Yeah.
I am the I am.
Yeah.
What you need is in me.
Yeah.
And that's that same mentality that the kids have with their parents is when David and Nora need something, they just expect that I'm going to provide that to them.
Right.
And I think that's what Jesus is talking about is just, hey, he is our heavenly Father. He is the I am. All that we need is in him.
Yeah.
And just come to him with that faith that, hey, everything that I need is in you. You will provide. And
it perfectly said. And you know, we got those rights to the refrigerator, you know, like a lot of times we as men, we feel the weight of all of the things that we lose out on the understanding that, hey, God's a provider.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to work. Yes, you have to provide. Yes, you have to do things, but God's got you.
Yep.
Talk to him. You have the rights to talk to him. He paid that price so that you have the right. You have a relationship. When you establish,
we can go to him.
It's so incredible that God did that for us. You know, Jesus died on the cross so that we could have rights to the refrigerator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's wild, but like it's available. And so don't lose that. You need to capture that childlike faith to understand that like God's got you.
Some of the things that we teach, I teach Sunday school here at the church. And one of the things that we tell the kids is, hey, you know, no prayer is too small.
Yeah.
But man, when do we lose track of that? That we can't take those little things to him.
Yeah.
We seem like we seem to go through life and think, oh, I'm not going to pray, but that's not nothing that I don't need to talk about.
We're not bothering
like,
God.
I don't need to bother him. But we tell those kids, hey, nothing is too small. Go to him with everything. And then somewhere along the way, we lose that. I think we need to get back to that. Like, I don't think that you need the, Lord, should I buy the great flavor of First Form or Folds of Glory?
Yeah.
But like the different things are.
I know like, preachers who pray about where they go to eat for lunch.
Yeah.
I know it's like, seems trivial, but like so many times they will tell me like, hey, I pray, like, I know this is silly, but I pray where am I going to go to lunch today? I didn't pack a lunch. Where am I going to go to lunch? Lord, where do you want me to go to lunch?
Yeah.
And they've gotten the answer, McDonald's. And when they went to McDonald's, there was a soul waiting, you know, like there was an open door.
That's kind of how I think about with the pray without ceasing.
Yeah.
Is it doesn't mean that you have to continuously in your head be constantly praying. It just means that you need to have that open line of conversation.
100%.
And that prayer is conversation. We're talking with God, but we need to have that open line at any point. Hey, that dialect is there.
Yeah. And I think, I don't know how this is going to sound, but I'm just going to say it like for me, and I might cut this out, but like for me, like, yes, I pray audibly out loud, but a lot of times up here, I'm having a conversation with God. And there's power in life. Pray like out loud, you know, like do that. But for me, prayer without ceasing is like I'm constantly checking in like with him.
I think it's just open conversation
in my mind.
At any point, I'm not saying amen on my prayer at any point. I'm not finishing it at any point.
Right.
It's just a constant line of communication. It's open.
And that's okay.
God, talk to me. I'm talking with you.
And dude, it's crazy because like when you have kids, it starts to make more sense. It makes
a lot more sense.
Because it's like, come to me about everything. I don't care. Like, you know, don't, you're not a bother to me. I want you to come to me. And so like, I don't know, man. It's the same way with God. Shout out to Andrew Frisbee. He's coming on the show. I just saw today they're expecting their first child.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Congrats, Andrew and Elena. I'm so pumped for you guys. Get ready for the real world. Like,
it's a lot of fun.
It's so much fun. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to hear people say, wait till the kids come. But listen, wait until the kids come. That's when life happens, man. You haven't loved. I truly, I'm going to be careful here. But like, I didn't know the love of God until I became.
I think that's fair.
A dad.
I think
like
that's
fully
fair.
understand it for me. It was hard for me to understand the love of God until Sadie came.
I remember somebody talking to me right after David was born, and asking, you know, how does it feel to be a dad now? What does it feel like? And my response was, you know, it seems like he's always been here. Like, it seems like he's just a part of me that's always been around, but I never knew him.
Yeah.
And I can't explain it any other way than that. Like, once you have that shift in your mindset of going from just you and your wife to having a kid, it's like, how was life without, like, you can't think about it. Like, it's weird. I can't really say what I'm trying to say.
No,
if you're a dad, you know.
No,
like,
I get it.
You feel like they've always been here with you.
I remember when Sadie was born, it was a long labor. And I remember walking around triage with Hillary, and I watched my eyelashes fall onto the ground. They were falling out. I was so tired. Like, it's a vivid memory. I've watched them float down like little feathers just falling out of my eyes. That's how tired I was, which she was more tired. But I remember when it finally happened.
Yeah.
I heard a curtain. Like, you know how the curtains are in the, you know, the delivery rooms and stuff like that. When Sadie was born, I heard the rings of a curtain just slide. And there was none of that was really happening, but I heard it audibly. I heard it slide open. And I heard the Lord speak to me audibly for one of the first times in my life. And he said, "This is how I love you." And it was like a revelation moment. Like, it was so powerful. Like, he did, like, of all the times I thought I would hear God speak out loud to me, it wasn't going to be then. Like, but he spoke to me. He said, "This is how I love you." And in that moment, like, I felt like I had a better understanding. Like, it immediately made sense. Like, that. She could do no wrong. I love this. Like, but you know, even if she does wrong, I'm here. Like, it all started to make sense, and it has only grown as they've gotten older. And
I agree completely.
And it's incredible. So congrats, guys. We're super excited for you. Can't wait to have you on. We'll talk more about it then. But it's exciting. Like, don't lose that childhood faith. Right. That's the point of this episode. Why are we going to talk about Space Jam and Emperor's New Groove and the lever crunk?
Wrong leather.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Why are we talking about all of this? It's to help you understand, like, it's okay to be a kid sometimes. Like, don't lose your inner child. Like, be responsible, have a job, don't live in your mom's basement, don't do those things. But, like, you know, go crush some teenagers and laser tag every once in a while. You know, go look at the stars, go watch, you know, a 90s movie. They're better back then anyways. Go have fun, you know. But that's the point of this episode. We just want to make sure that everybody, you know, keeps that childhood faith. And then hopefully 20 years from now, when we're like grandparents, we can go Lake Sturgeon fishing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Eat some of that
100-year-old fish.
100-year-old fish. It'll be fun.
That is 100 years old, tastes gamey.
It says it's sweet. I'm interested now. Though? I'm not going to be a poacher. I'm not gonna be a poacher, but I'm interested. You know, like I want to know what it tastes like. Wonder what the regulations.
Poach.
I don't dabble in poaching. Don't. That doesn't happen. Gosh, I do. I've eaten a lot of different things, but I don't poach. I'd try it. I'd be interested.
Not poaching, but sturgeon.
But we got an ad. Don't go anywhere.
Did you know we didn't go to the moon?
And how do you explain Harvest Moon?
Wait, so Backbone Coffee went to the moon?
No, they didn't go to the moon. They roasted it. Medium dark, notes of caramel, honey, and chocolate.
It tastes like lunar excellence.
Bro, this coffee tastes better than a moon landing filmed in a warehouse.
Well, whether you believe in the moon landing or not, believe in Backbone Coffee's Harvest Moon.
Roasted to order, ships fresh in 2 to 4 business days.
And you can get 15% off with the code Casting Faith.
Backbone Coffee, the Casting Faith podcast.
Fuel the grind.
Question everything.
All right, and we're back. I know we got deep there for a second, but we got a game for you. Already?
Pick up Gohan here.
Nice.
Little 90s
Did he fall
Dragon
over?
Ball Z. He fell over. This is a spirit bomb.
Things from our childhood that we want to bring back, but we can't say the same thing. We've done this before, but there's going to be multiple categories. Okay. First category is snack. Snacks from the 90s that you wish you could bring back, and we can't say the same thing. So snacks from the 90s that we wish we could bring back, but we can't say the same thing. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Trix
Shark
yogurt.
bites. What?
Trix yogurt.
Trix yogurt. Trix are for
Remember
kids.
that?
Yeah, it had like the swirls, the
Mhm.
rainbows in it. Always I'm sure that still exists.
I don't know, man. Silly rabbit.
So shark bites do exist,
Yeah.
but they don't exist like I remember them.
Not the white shark.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Do you remember the white shark and
I
shark
do.
bites?
Blue, and then you'd have a couple of the white ones in there.
So we're still
Good
in.
stuff.
Still in.
Okay.
I wish we had those. All right. Same category, snacks. Okay, ready?
Wait. Give me a second.
All right. So snacks from the 90s we wish we could bring back, but we can't say the same thing.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
3D
Dunkaroos. 3D Dorito. 3D. I remember
Doritos.
those. They were like triangle
Mhm.
puffs almost.
Yep.
Kind of like a bugle, but different.
Yep.
And
They
then,
did it for a second there. They brought them back,
Yeah.
and then
I think they're still for sale in China.
that wouldn't surprise me.
I'm going to buy some on the
Yeah.
internet. Have them shipped over.
Man, they brought Dunkaroos back though.
I know. I said it because
Mm-hmm.
I was setting us up. Ready for this? You remember Dunkaroos?
Dunkaroos were the stuff, man.
They brought them back. Dunkaroos exist
Let's go.
again. And this is one of those things where I was like, why did they ever go away? And I remember eating these as a kid. And I remember we did a party with Justin and Amanda
Oh, let's go.
a couple of years ago. Dude, they look so good.
I don't know about good, but they
Childhood
look
memory. Remember when we had the sour Altoids and it was immediately a no?
fun.
I'm going to make a sandwich like I used to.
Mm.
But Dunkaroos were it. And then they disappeared.
I remember more sprinkles in the icing though. I got a couple in here.
It's the same.
It is.
Why did you take this away?
It's good stuff.
It is good. It is good. Dude, I wonder why they take certain things away. You know?
I feel like
Like what?
demand to bring demand back. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, but demand, we're going to wait 30 years to bring it back?
Do you remember Oreo O's?
Yes,
cereal?
the cereal. That was good too.
Or what about the Philadelphia cream cheese snack bars?
Hey, I found a website that sells old school food items, like the pizza from school cafeterias and the cheese sticks from the school cafeterias and all of those kind of meals that you would get at school.
Dude, Dunkaroos are legit.
Yeah, they're so good. Why would you get rid of this? It's really sweet.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna wait to finish mine. Very good. Glad they brought them back. Okay, next round. Drink. A
Okay.
drink from the 90s you wish you could bring back. We'll do 2 rounds of this.
Okay.
I got mine. Are you ready? So, drinks from the 90s we wish we could bring back, but we can't say the same thing or we're
Okay.
out. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Surge.
Sobe.
Okay.
Surge.
Surge.
Surge is up.
I think
our
that's
alley.
what started this this whole thing.
The whole energy drink thing. Yeah. Surge was legit. Do you remember Volt Cola?
I do.
That was like Coca-Cola's version.
Mm-hmm.
They keep teasing us with Surge. They keep bringing it back and taking it away, and it's like a seasonal.
About 10 years
How
ago,
about
I got a
somebody
can
just
again.
do it? Let's just bring it back.
Just bring it back.
What are we doing? It's good.
Just market it as an energy drink.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Throw some, put 200 milligrams of caffeine. Hey, First Form, buy the rights to Surge.
That'd be cool.
Or come up with a Surge type flavor.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
But
Sobe, man.
Sobe, dude.
Lizard Blizz.
Oh my god.
The white one was
You know
my
how
go-to.
many of those I drank? You know how many? I looked everywhere on the internet. They
Hard to
don't
find.
exist anymore.
Do you remember
anywhere?
The Element drinks too? They had like rain and fire. And that's more early 2000s.
Yeah. But Sobe had a bunch, like the Lizard Fuel, specifically glass bottles. Those were my favorite.
Now, we're not talking about the Sobe Life Water that you still can find
But
periodically.
you can
we're talking
find
about
that.
like the Lizard.
No, the
fruit
Lizard
drinks.
Fuel.
Yeah,
It was a
they were
glass
good.
bottle.
Yep.
Their strawberry banana one,
That was good.
Yep, was really good. There was a coconut one I really liked. The Lizard Milk. It was so good. And there's no
Lizard
interest
milk
in bringing it
sounds
back.
gross, though.
Do you know how many people would buy that right now?
Yeah,
if
for
you
sure.
brought that back.
For
and
sure.
I think it's Coca-Cola or Pepsi owns it. But
It would
bring
have
it
to be
back.
one of those two. Yeah, bring it back.
And I looked into this, and I use ChatGPT, so I don't know how reliable it is. But I think that BIA, is that how you call them? The drinks?
I don't know.
The buy drinks? Let me look it up.
Oh, yeah, BAI.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Those
it's like
drinks,
a white bottle.
yeah. That's what like filled the gap of Sobe. I'm like, bring back Sobe. It's so much better. Like, what are we doing? But there are a bunch of glass bottles for sale on eBay that I almost bought.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody's mouth has been on it. It's just a little gross. But anyways, it was something I wish they could bring back. Wish they could bring it back.
Pepsi owns it.
Pepsi, bring it back. You playing with Crystal Pepsi and stuff like that. Why don't we bring back Sobe?
Bring back Sobe.
Remember Fruitopia?
I do.
That was another one.
That was another. McDonald's had Fruitopia for a while.
Wonder if Fruitopia is still around.
Probably not.
But all kinds
back in the heyday of High C too, dude.
We got 4,000 different energy drinks and all kinds of different.
Just market anything as an energy drink. People drink it.
Yeah, bring it back as a flavor.
Yeah,
people buy it. I don't know, or do a collab. I don't know.
Yeah,
cool. Somebody bring it back. Put some protein in it. And that'll be good. You know. All right, things. Drinks from the 90s. We wish we could bring back, but we can't say the same thing. Final round. Ready?
No, give me a second.
Okay. So drinks from the 90s we wish we could bring back.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Cherry Coke in the old can.
I didn't say it at the same time.
Oh, man. You remember the red and black Cherry Coke can with like the white writing of Cherry Coke and like the very 90s font?
So good. Cherry Coke.
It made it taste different.
Dude. It had like an attitude to it, you know? It had that 90s attitude.
I know that there's still Cherry Coke around.
It's not the same.
It's not the same as the original can.
Not the same. Bring back the original can. Nostalgia sells. Like, just bring it back.
For sure.
And like we are the 90s kids that grew up to become 90s adults that have adult money now. So like let us spend it.
Let's buy the cool things.
Yeah, let's buy the cool things again. I was going to say Charkleberry Finn Kool-Aid.
That was my favorite, man.
So good.
Yes.
Just all the Kool-Aid. Dude, I remember putting a pound of sugar in my Kool-Aid pitcher. You know what I mean?
So a couple years ago, got on a kick where I was buying Tang and Kool-Aid consistently.
Yeah.
And making it at the house.
Just
but
a bucket of Tang.
The first time I bought the Kool-Aid, and I'm like, it calls for how much sugar? I'm not doing that. I put half the amount in.
Yeah.
How much sugar were we drinking when we were kids,
Oh my
dude?
gosh, so much. I don't know about you, but I was responsible for making the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Like the adults didn't make it. We just made it when we wanted it.
I couldn't stand when my dad would make it because he would insist on making it with hot water so that the sugar would dissolve faster. I'm like, I want to drink it now.
Gotta wait.
Right.
You better put some ice in that.
Yep.
After it dissolves.
Yep.
That's funny. Now we got those little wispy things that just bzzz. But look what I found. Charkleberry Finn.
Dude.
Kool-Aid Jammers, boy. Charkleberry
man,
Finn.
that's
It's got the same logo and everything. But I'm pumped to try this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Running through the wall.
Oh, no. Who's going to pay for these damages?
Was that Dane Cook?
I don't remember. That's funny, though. Charkleberry Finn. I wonder if this will. I got like Dunkaroos in my mouth.
Little dude, we're gonna have the palate of a 5-year-old again.
Sean would feel at welcome.
Strawberry, banana, and orange strawberry orange punch.
So let us know. Should they bring it? They brought it back, but this isn't the Kool-Aid pouch.
Yes, that is amazing.
So this is like a cross. It's what I remember it being.
Yep.
Mine was a lot sweeter because we would use a pound of sugar, and it was more concentrated. This is more like a cross between a Capri Sun and Sharkleberry Fin Kool-Aid.
Awesome. Do you remember?
I'll drink that.
When around. This is not 90s, but probably early 2000s when people were making purses with the Capri Sun things.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I don't know. And you remember when you would like shrink them? You remember shrink-ems?
Mm-hmm.
And you would take a Doritos bag and melt it in the oven and it would be like a...
Yep.
Yeah. We did a lot of things. What was it about melting things in the 90s? Did you have a metal molder? I remember those?
I did not have a metal molder, but I had a creepy crawlers machine. My parents still have it. And every time we go to my parents' house, my son asks for it.
I remember using creepy crawlers to make fake bait for fishing.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Isn't that sick?
Yep.
What an idea.
Yep.
Young entrepreneur.
Man, we were just giving kids stoves with
yeah
metal molds and hey, don't burn yourself.
Yeah, it's just that's hilarious. The kids got
the kitchen, the little what is it called?
The kids got a Easy Bake Oven for Christmas.
That's it.
Cheryl got them that for Christmas. They love it. Sadie's in a big baking kick. She's been watching like MasterChef Junior and
That's
stuff.
Awesome.
So she loves it. And so Grammy got her a Easy Bake Oven.
Hey, you saying that about Sadie getting into the show? I finally started alone.
Let's go, boy.
The newest season, I like it.
The Africa one?
No, not the Africa one. They're in Alaska.
Gotta go all the way back.
Okay.
I'll rewatch them with you. We'll collaborate.
Well, it has turned into a family show.
Yes.
So
let's go.
We're all watching. Even Nora. David the other morning was mad because I told him to turn it off. He got up early for school. My son wakes up so early.
4 a.m.
But he got up early for school.
Mixing Kool-Aid and Tang.
I walked out in the living room getting ready for work. And he goes, Daddy got the moose. I go, are you watching it without me?
Don't do that. Don't spoil it.
So we have been watching it as a family. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's the best news I've heard all week.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Not the best news, but it's pretty great. But man, that's awesome. I love the Sharkleberry.
Yeah, it's good.
And I love these Dunkaroos, but I also love just being a kid every once in a while.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm thankful for our friendship.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that it's hard to find. It's funny, like when you're 8, you make friends that you'll be friends with the rest. Like guys will just make the same 3 friends, and that's we're done now.
Yep.
It's okay. Like I'm good for life. Best
Very
friends
true.
for life. All right. But sometimes that doesn't always keep. That doesn't always continue, and there are seasonal friendships, and that sounds shallow, but it's just a reality that you learn when you grow up. Some people in your life are just a season, and I'm grateful that I have friends like you. They've been around since I was kids, and we're growing, and we're doing life together. And now we're parenting kids around the same age, and it's fun. I was thinking about this the other day that Sadie and David are the same age that we were when we first met.
Yeah,
and that's wild.
It is.
And back when we were making those home movies and camping out in the woods. And
hey, one of the things we used to do together a lot.
Yeah. Oh man, Game Boy Color.
A little Game Boy Color
we trading Pokemon.
Original.
You remember the adapter that you had to do, and you could trade with
the
your
link
friends?
cord. You remember, man, the little light that you would plug in over here on the little extension port, and it would pop up over. Because they weren't backlit.
That's awesome, man.
Still have this from when I was a kid. My dream was to save it so that David could play Pokemon.
Yeah.
But the internal battery on Pokemon gave out.
You can get a new one pretty easily.
But it's pretty awesome.
Cool. I did purchase way too much money for it, but I bought a Nintendo 64 for Christmas for the girls.
Awesome.
And our Saturdays, we have consistently played Mario Party together.
That's so much fun.
I can't tell you how excited that makes me. Like, all the new stuff is great, and it's better graphics, and it's fun, and it's exciting, but like, I love sharing my childhood with my children.
Absolutely.
And whether it's movies, games, or whatever.
We had Kendall's birthday. And
poor thing.
Yeah, she ended up getting sick and
at her own birthday. Poor thing.
I hated it for her.
But to do another hangout or something.
It was fun to see her getting into Pokemon.
Oh man,
she's just going back and talking to her about the original 151.
Yeah. She's funny, man.
Yeah.
She said we were watching one of them. one of the movies, I think, and she goes, "That's not a." One of them were called a beast. Like, one of the scientists were talking about a beast, and she goes, "That's not a beast. He's beautiful." And that's how she was yelling at the guy for calling it a beast.
Man,
it's just fun, man. Like,
hey, that's a good '90s movie. The original Pokemon movie with Mewtwo.
I remember going to see that.
I remember
back
just
when we
being
weren't
like
supposed to go see it, but we saw it.
Blown away about like, whoa, a full movie of
dude.
And then seeing Mewtwo with
got
the clone
the card.
Pokemon, the Mew
with the ticket. We got the card. It was cool. Good times.
A lot of good times. Yeah.
But I'm not saying you have to live in the past, but like some of the past was great. Bring it back. Though. Bring it back, you know? Like that's all I'm saying.
Little Dragon Ball Z back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Watching.
I still don't understand why they haven't made that a live action.
They tried.
We
terrible.
don't talk about that.
We
don't talk about that. That's why they're probably not trying again.
I saw a meme said all the millennials are all tired and beat up because we all gave our energy to Goku for the Spirit Bomb back in the day.
That's funny. Oh, that's funny.
Looking back and reminiscing on that, that was like a 3-week span of that show where Goku was just
teach you patience. Energy. Not only did we have commercials, but every episode took 3.5 business days to do one fight scene.
Right. It was fun.
It was like a 3-episode arc just to get one battle in.
That Frieza series and then Cell.
I remember going to my dad's in West Virginia, and I watched the entire game. There was a midnight run on Toonami. Remember Toonami?
Toonami.
There was a midnight run on Toonami, and it was a series. They were just doing the Dragon Ball saga.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the whole entire Frieza saga. I stayed up from like 8 at night all the way until 4 in the morning watching this show. It was crazy.
Man,
I didn't sleep.
Times.
I stayed up the whole night.
That's
awesome.
I
remember getting up and I looked up and I was like, stayed up the whole night. Like it was the sun is up. Like what am I gonna do?
You just sent me a reel that said Vegeta didn't reach Super Saiyan until he was 35. There's still hope.
There's still hope for us. There's still hope. Speaking of hope, we want to make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe on this episode.
We hope you do it.
We hope you do it because we want to make it. Shout out to Chase from Southwest Indiana Outdoors. He just shared some great news about his channel. We're going to have him on soon.
Yeah.
Man, I'm pumped for you. Hard work and consistency pays off. If we learned anything from the Fit Preacher, Frederick Parrott himself.
Yeah.
Consistency pays off, man. And we're glad that you guys are along for the ride. We're going to talk everything faith, fishing, real life, fun, all kinds of things we'll talk about on this show. And we want to make sure that you guys are involved. Leave a comment. What do you want us to talk about next? What do you want us to do an episode on? We have some great guests coming up soon.
Yeah.
We have,
be fun.
We have a fun,
Excited.
It is a busy season, but it is a fun season.
Yeah.
And we're thankful for the weather warming up.
It's about to be fishing season again.
Can't wait. Lots of stories that we can share by the time of the fishing expo next year, which we do have some information on that. But dude, I'm pumped about fishing.
Yeah, it should be fun. I'm going to try and I've given a lot of hate to the bass fishing community, but I'm going to try and get more into it this year.
Yeah, it's going to
be
a little
bit more bass fishing.
We'll have to do some Monday nighters with Sean.
Yeah. I'd be in for it.
Some tournaments. But the Great Lake Fishing Expo, sponsor of the show, we talked about this a bunch already, but man, it's such a great regional event that's happening. It's going to be a great experience. We went there last year. We had such a good time meeting a bunch of people. We have guests coming on that we met at the expo, that spoke at the expo. We're excited about that.
Yep.
But February 20th and 21st of 2027, it's going to be a 60,000 square feet expo.
Wow.
Which is exciting.
Yeah,
it's
moving
grown.
to the Lorain County Fairgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger space. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. And we're going to be there, and we're excited to be there. And so make plans for that now. I know that's a year away, but it's going to be such a great time. And we're going to be there. We're excited about everything that's happening with the Great Lakes Fishing Expo and all of the wonderful people that we'll meet. It's going to be a great time. It's family friendly. Bring your family to it. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Come have fun with some like-minded people.
Yep.
And come say hi to us.
Yep. And right now they are actually doing vendor booths now. So you can rent a vendor booth. You can reserve your space now. For more information on that, go to the Great Lakes Fishing Expo at gmail.com. You can email the expo and reserve your slot.
Yep.
But it's exciting. We're pumped about it, dude.
Love to see you
exciting. There. Love to see you there. I want to thank Backbone Coffee for all of their support. It would be sweet if they came to the expo with us.
That'd be really cool.
Cam, we gonna make it happen. It'd be cool. We haven't even said anything.
We may have already laid some footwork there for you, Cam.
Yeah, dude. If you guys want to come out, Backbone, come to this expo. It's gonna be great. We can help. We can maybe butt our
that'd be cool.
booths next to each other or something. It'd be fun. Keep us caffeinated.
Yeah.
But we want to thank Backbone too. Backbone Coffee has been with us for a very long time now. They keep us running. The coffee is my daily grind for sure. My favorite is, I got two favorites right now. It is Graveyard Shift for sure, and also Harvest Moon has grown on me.
Okay.
And so those are two really good flavors that you should try. Listen, this helps our show, and it's great coffee. You guys are buying coffee anyways. Visit that link in the description and get you some Backbone coffee.
Stop buying Folger. Well,
yeah, dude.
You can't say that. Stop buying that other canned coffee.
Dude, when I walked on...
Support some good coffee.
When I worked, I used to make and can... One of my previous jobs, I made and canned plumber's cement, purple primer, and, oddly enough, field turf paint.
Huh.
That was my job. And so I would make it in these giant vats, mix it all up, and then I would take it with a forklift, not a forklift, what's it called? I'm blanking.
Jack?
You know what I'm talking about? The thing you drive? I'm blanking. Caffeine ran out. Anyways,
forklift, dude.
Yeah, is it? I think it's called something else. But I don't know. Anyways, I would drive that around, and I would put it on the machine. I would hook it up, and I would have a team that worked for me. We'd fill these cans with all these things, and they would serve the grossest coffee in the break room. It was burnt. It was terrible. I'm not going to name the company because they were really great to work for. It was a great company, but the coffee they served was that Maxwell swill. You know what I mean? It was not good. And little did they know that there would be
that's not the best.
There would be a company called Backbone, that would just do it better. For tastes great,
and good, honest people.
100%. Get you some coffee. And then First Form's always been with us. We're excited to continue that partnership, keeping us caffeinated, keeping the protein up in our lives.
Yes, sir.
Dude, these Power Pro bars are my new favorite. It tastes like you're cheating. Visit firstform.com/castingfaith. Get you some Power Pro bars. My favorite right now, which I was sad because they were sold out. I wanted to buy some more. There's only 2 left up there. But the coconut chocolate chip Power Pro bar is peak. It's really good.
If you're on the go and you want to hit those protein goals,
100%.
That is an easy way to do it.
And they got the meat sticks. They got all kinds of stuff. Just browse around,
Tastes great.
Get up on that firstform.com/castingfaith. I know that's a lot of ads at the end of this episode, but we want to make sure that you guys know where we're at and support our show.
One more thing to plug, though. If you haven't checked out our merch on our website.
It's funny how we never promote that.
Right. You should go check it out. The other night to church, was rocking the new Casting Faith crew neck. Got a couple compliments, a couple people saying, how can I get that? Directed them to the website. And said,
you went with the mountain logo?
Yep.
Is that the one you were wearing?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. That's a new one, and it's Casting Faith podcast-shop.fourthwall.com. I know that's a lot to say, but the link will be in the description.
Go click the link. Don't try to remember it.
Click the link. We got a bunch of stuff up on our website, and you can find all of our socials there. You can find all the merch there. Support the show. Even if you want to just donate a little, buy us a coffee, or buy us a trip to the Olympics or something. Cool. You can go to the bottom and donate to our show if you feel so blessed and inclined to do so.
Why not?
Why not? But we love you guys. We're so thankful for you. Like, comment, subscribe. Do us a favor. Watch this on YouTube. Listen to it on Spotify. Let it play in the background. Put it on your family TV. This is a family-friendly show.
God, it is.
But we thank you guys for tuning in. And until next time, cast faith in everyday life.
Bye, everybody.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Wrong lever!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. First Form creatine.
That's the only creatine I take.
It's amazing. I would say it's delicious, but it's unflavored, but it doesn't mix. You know how like old creatine got kind of clumpy at the bottom? And
a little gritty.
Yeah, it was like sand.
Yeah.
Not like First Form's creatine. You should be taking creatine. Helps your brain.
Yeah, not only does it help you when you're working out and you're trying to gain a little bit more muscle mass, trying to look a little bit better, but creatine also, studies show it helps you mentally. So taking First Form creatine every day, not only good for your physical health, but your mental health as well.
Creatine. Get you some creatine.
First Form.
Creatine. First form, creatine. First form.
Creatine.
Creatine. First form.
Like, comment, and subscribe.